So right after Kentucky Fried Chicken, the museum here down here in Kentucky, we then decided to move forward onto Broke Lake Falls, which unfortunately was hit and smacked by a tornado which killed 7 people.
The gun, you are under arrest.
Massive this is. If I can get that off. There we go. See how massive that is? So we're gonna go ahead and hike down and take a peep at it. 2 phones. I got this. And I'm gonna bring my camera down there, and I got the 2 bozos right there. So I'm gonna brush my teeth before we head down. I'm gonna read this sign here. Broke Lake. Envision a beautiful area consisting of many species of trees, wildflowers, and all that along the falls. March 2012, a tornado ripped through the region, destroying everything in this path, whether man-made or natural, and Broke Lake Falls was in its path. As you view the area, you can see that restoration of the man-made facilities has taken place, and now we must wait for Mother Nature to restore beauty to this area. So unfortunately there was a tornado that ripped through here, and yes, you could see it right there. So we're going to get going here. Monsters. Let's take a look at it down here for a minute. Look at that. Man, you're talking about massive. Come on, down here. Let me see if I can live stream it from over here for a bit. Okay, so here's the other part right here. Looks like there's a trail down there. There's potty. There's part of the falls. Ain't that awesome? I was by myself, but these people just showed up. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Awesome. Time to go to the base of it. Got a guy here, 2 dogs that just pops in, and they think it's a race down there. I really don't care. But let's go, guys. Here's a picnic table. We gotta go down those stairs. I'll probably cook here in a little bit. Come on. Man, this one's excited. There's another one a little bit closer to the falls. We're coming to the other cascade part of it. I don't mind camping out here. Actually, as far as I know, you can. Whoa, there's the steeper part of it. Look at that. So someone got to put a graffiti on something. You see the heart with the AH on it. So we got to watch this. You see it's raining down here. I don't know if we want to go all the way down. Let's do it over here. Look at that. Awesome. Here we are. That neat. Take a bath in there if you want. Our way up right now. Broke Lake Falls, as you see. I might camp here sometime. Lower Kentucky. Come here, you dummy. Quit pulling me. Below Lexington. We're going to be northwest of Cincinnati. We're going to Roy Combs. There's a Ray Combs grave. He was the Family Feud guy. In between there, we're going to stop at some cemeteries. So this was a great visit. As far as I believe, you could actually camp here. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to do that one time. Just stay down here for 3 days and relax. I've been pretty much by myself. That car just pulled up. That just pulled up. So not too many people here, which is good. I'll probably go down here during the winter. But anyway, time to get going. About half hour on I-75 south of Cincinnati. They got a Hunt Brothers Pizza everywhere. Anyway, I'm probably going to pull in McDonald's and chill for a bit. I'm pulling in, going to get a little bit of gas as we are on the go. Guess look at that light right there. That is awesome. It's a Bud Light sign. We cooking. I gotta get some eat, so I put some cheese in here. It's heating up. It is 5:48. Remember, I charged it a little bit. Actually, charge it more. Remember, I daisy chain it. Look at this thing working, huh? Desperate there, bub. There's the other one right there. Gotta shove him back a little bit. Bane. Hamilton County. I'm gonna pull over here for like get some sleep. We gotta do a grave in the morning. Actually, I might go next door there to sleep. This is too small of a gas station. Yeah, I'm gonna go next door there. Anyway, low. And they got towing signs here. I could sleep here as long as I stay in my car. But all right, it's like a party store cave we drive through. But here we are, extra space storage. So we're gonna find a place to park. Got it all to myself next to the thing there. So I don't think anyone will be here tomorrow. They got cameras and everything, which I recommend. You see it right there. So they watching everything. I'm just gonna go there and mind my own business. I'm here at the extra storage. You can see it's raining cats and dogs. Right there, box. I don't know if you can see them. I'll turn on this light. I got a little. Hey, you know one out. Got my dirty guard piece here. Getting ready to go to the funeral or the grave. Hi everyone. Yeah, okay, and then gotta move up. And that's it, right? I gotta go grab some money at the bank tomorrow morning. And then we gotta go to our next trip. So you see the condensation, and I'm gonna keep on moving here. Peppers. Look at this condensation. I had to shut the windows completely because it was raining. So I gotta go to that Arab gas station over there, get my monster. So I gotta do a quick little UE and another little UE. Longest graveyard in Cincinnati here. I don't know what the heck that is. Maybe you camp out there. But we're going ahead, and they got another one on the other side. Greenwood Cemetery. I wonder if the other one's named that too. Yep, they own both, and this is humongous, people. Only a person here. It used to be a Rite Aid. For that, a lot of them shut down, but this is what it kind of looks like here in Hamilton County. I think we're in Butler City or Hamilton City or Butler County. I don't know. Not too bad of an area. Cincinnati, north of Cincinnati. Cincinnati rest area. I had to pull over real quick though. I gotta take this call here. We're in Sydney, Ohio. I'm gonna pull over, take a shower at this Love's right over there. It's brand new. It's kind of busy on a Sunday, which is unusual. So we're gonna find a parking spot here.
For light, use the left lane to merge onto I-75 north toward
decorated with an accident, but we are in Oregon, Ohio, and I'll explain them, and I gotta put this up. We're in Oregon. We're gonna go to McDonald's, do some work here. So I can't do too much today. You see, here's an accident coming right down there.
right.
Okay, you're gonna see this on a separate video. This is the high school where a tornado destroyed right there. This one is the actual memorial at the government building. You see I walked through there. That's gonna be on a separate video. I don't know what this one's about. You see, there was another accident because they're flying in the rain. I think this one's... Oh, okay, they shut down the ramp. This is like one of the... right there, you see the red truck. Some other stuff. We took a shower in Sydney, Ohio. Me and the dogs. I don't know what that is. What's a nice quiet drive. But anyway, speaking, I think that's Nashville or Dayton. But anyway, basically inside do my computer work. I'm gonna head along Ohio Route 2. If I'm gonna film beyond there, I don't know. Okay, so everyone have a good night. That's some stuff I'm gonna do. I gotta get to work because I got a lot of stuff to do on my computer. I usually do McDonald's or Starbucks. I kind of like McDonald's a little bit better. Okay, that's it. We're in parts unknown. We're sleeping at a bank here because I gotta do some business in the morning. And we're going to shut off the videotape for a little bit. Speaking to everybody here, I was gonna do the family grave that got killed by that tornado. The husband, the wife, and the kid all died. Pretty bad situation. I might do it tomorrow. And just right a couple miles from that, there's a BP, I think it's BP refinery, where 2 brothers were killed. They were actually cremated on the job. I'm gonna do that memorial. Maybe they don't have a grave as far as I know, or memorial. Well, I think they might have a memorial, but I'm gonna show the location of it if I get time. They always complain about a hazard there at the BP gas station, and unfortunately something exploded and killed these 2 brothers, and it just actually cremated them to death. And you can see these guys are asleep. I'm gonna go ahead and go and... So anyway, after the big huge adventure here, I decided to stop filming for a little bit more out east, and then our new adventure will bring us up north to Auburn Hills, Michigan, where we decided to go to Bass Pro Shops to get some stuff and to start stocking up for the big out west adventure. Took a break from filming. Right now we are going to Bass Pro Shops in Auburn Hills, Michigan. There was tornado sirens here going off earlier, so I don't think I caught anything, but let's go ahead and walk the dogs. I gotta get some supplies here. Let's go. Wrong way. We gotta go this way, guys. Come on. We're up here in Auburn Hills. We're getting ready to walk in here. Alright, let's go, guys. Come on. Here you go. Here we are. Let's go this way, guys. Come on. We got another little dog over there. See these fish. Come on, guys. You like it? Huh? Bane. So over here is a clothes shop of some sort. Let's go in. There you go. Come on. So here we got the boat stuff. Other than Bane trying to take off his mask. They're way hyper. Come on. So we gotta come here and get some stuff. And up there you got some sharks. Here you assume they're alive, or I mean real but dead. Check out the Marine Center. I'm not into fishing, but there might be some parts I could get. There's some chargeable batteries here. Gen Pro. It's a battery charger, okay. I'm gonna have to get that later. There's a Marine Center right there. Look at this bad boy. See the fish in there? There's a water fountain. There's a food that you can make. Found it. So, fettuccine chicken, chicken fried rice, rice and chicken. Around here somewhere. They're all there. Okay, we're actually leaving, but I'm thinking about camping in one of these for the night next to Bass Pro Shops. Okay, so you can see it's a pretty massive mall here up in Auburn Hills. It's fully packed. There's no holiday going on as far as I know. Okay, well, you got some empty spots there. Got Dick's Sporting Goods. So we're going to take off here and go to the next adventure. I had to fill up on food because I'll probably be heading out west here in a little bit. Okay, I guess this is the theater. I'm not going to watch the movie. But this is what it looks like if you want to come in here and watch like what happened back in the old days. So it's pretty cool in here. Okay, so right now we're walking upon the Bagley Avenue Workshop. So you see they got some old bricks here, and they it's too narrow around the quad recycle out. So if you build the doorway wider by knocking out some bricks, I'll see what's that. And you can see all the designs. That looks like an old school light. Look at that, it just barely lights up. Okay, anyway. There we go. I remember these old school telephones right there. Very nice. They write that. Another furnace. And I would imagine those are ran by a water wheel. Take a look in here. It looks like some type of look at this, sewing.
Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
Very good. Welcome to Mrs. Cohen's.
Yeah. Old school stuff, huh?
The year of this exhibit is 18.
Right cycle. Those wrenches. Never seen that. Old school telephone.
Okay, because they now were being washed. And if they didn't have hands on it, if somebody, you know, the U.S. Air Force can do it. Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
I imagine this is the airplane built. Again, I believe that was powered by a water wheel. You see heavy machinery. That would be a perfect thumbnail right there. It's still okay. Check this out. Some type of studio back in the day. Let's see what they look like here. That's what they used to do for movies, I guess. I want to know about this since I'm doing YouTube now. But looks pretty awesome. You see the history right here. Stuff like that. Check it out. Maybe I'll do a grave on him one day. Thomas Alva Edison. There he is. Statue of him. It's getting kind of hot out. Good thing I left the dogs in the hotel there. Let's check this clock out. Look at that. Okay, I don't know if this is a shot or not. Right there. Get some dirt food. This old baby roof. What's it going? Oh, recognize the noise. Looks like old school. So right now we're entering the lodge. Christie in Maine. It says it's built in 2003. I don't know if they're referring to this. Yeah, I guess so. I don't see how this would be considered antique if it's 2003, but... Okay, it's just some type of living room thing. Can't get in, but... Didn't understand that. Here they go again, the Budweiser horses. Oh, they're pretty.
Put that together with the things you're hunting and fishing for to make it a wonderful meal.
There's nowhere to get pre-made food. It doesn't exist.
So you see this part where they make the clothing and the hats. There's an old school wood burner. Look at this. There's your forks, the old school telephone, the desk. Okay, this is unique. Let's take a look at this. This looks like this was where the horse was kind of gas up. You know what I mean? A water fountain. That is an awesome idea. Cool. Let's check out the tavern of the Eagle. Okay, I think they're only around a few of them, so we're kind of cheap here. This is like the tavern where people used to eat, I guess. It's a piano, so I'm not going to ruin it for people. We'll just have you guys visit the place and check it out for yourself. Looks like an old school church. And you see they got a bird fountain there, and that looks like a waterfall that shut off. People knows I love waterfalls. Nope, I'm wrong. Kind of nice little design. Let's check this building out. Mary Chapel. You guys are talking. I'm just filming. What year was this built? Do you know?
1929.
Oh wow, it's a small church.
Original buildings. It's a.
Okay, they're giving me some history lessons in there. Anyway, let's check out the school. Here's the school, Dearborn, so it says 1863. Wow, it smells in here. Look at that.
The Miller School, located in the area, and Montgomery School, located in the historic year. Teachers bring their classes to Miller and Montgomery schools
it is.
for a day-long experience in 19th century.
Can you imagine learning school in here? Let's check this building out.
But in 1840, their very first day of operation, they had a penny larceny.
It's a court.
In this courthouse. And it was over the theft of a coat. To give you an idea of the speed of justice in 1840s Illinois, the judge came in right fresh off. Abolished medical license.
I think this is where they make their beer. Maybe root beer. Nice. Oh, looks like whiskey to me.
Part of this big idea.
Yeah, nothing to do. Jacksonian democracy. Andrew.
This is the cabin of George Washington Carver. I think he developed peanut butter or peanuts or something. I think it was a black guy actually. So let's check out his cabin here.
Barbara knew this would be brought back to life.
That's George Washington.
This is where I wanted this. That's because they went here to watch TV.
No, they.
See, it's a very small cabin. There he is. Wow, this is smaller than Japanese apartment. Look at that. Probably only about 6 foot by 10. Worse than prison, I guess. William Holmes McGuffrey, I've never heard of him. There's a place I think we could have gone. There's another house right there. It says Chapman. William Holmes McGuffrey Schoolhouse. this out. So I'm gonna skip some of these places because I want people to come down here and look. I don't want to destroy it, so. I've seen this house. Is that Michael Jackson? I wonder. I'll probably imagine, yeah. You're probably moving it down here, I guess. I don't know.
The Jackson home is a story of a resilient.
Ain't that much in there. That's fine. We'll walk that way. The Adams family. Do-do-do-do. Hey, this is this. I never heard of this guy. Charles Steinmetz cabin. Something going on down here. I wonder if they're moving Michael Jackson's house down here. There's some more houses. We'll walk down this way, see if there's anything interesting. Okay, right now we're entering the sounds of the gallery. This is where they make music back in the day. So let's check this out. Guitar hasn't changed much. Piano has. Look at this. There's all your trombones. Down here, this is your drums. Clarinet, I think that is. Okay, we're coming up to a building. It looks like an old school clock there. Mountains, like in the Swiss Chillet, that's what it's called. See, it's kind of weird clock. I've never seen that. It's kind of like made it to the house. And they just put the mechanical hands on it. As you can see, we just got past here. We're approaching 2 here. I'm not going to go in that. I'm going to go in that. There's probably a mansion back in the day. Here's Robert Frost's home. They're just talking about moving here. He made poems. This was built in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Right there. Okay, it looks like you can go in, which we'll go in a minute. Noah Webster, New Haven, Connecticut. That's where this was originally built. And looks like he just played with spelling. I don't understand that, but let's check it out.
Look, I need you to give me 3 words that you would find in a dictionary. Any 3 words will do. If you don't want to play, just say, I don't know. It's perfectly okay. Don't look at it right now.
House.
Okay, so we're traveling towards the end. There's the old windmill. A lot of these houses are shut down because they're renovating. I guess there's a Gideon's home. Something to do with the African slaves. As you can read it there. See, we're going to turn around here. There's more stuff down there I've been to. It looks like another old school house. I'm not going to show everything here because I want people to come down here and see it for themselves. I don't want to ruin the fun. Okay, so this is, I would imagine, super old. See the old rocks. Another restoration on the way. The shingles are made out of rocks. Wow. There's something new every day. Didn't know that. There's a bus stop thing. Cotswood Cottage. Imagine that's a bus stop for me to get on. I'm not going to. I gotta walk. Okay, so anyway, got another old building here, there. Right there, you can see an old school windmill. I think it's supposed to have 4 on it. I could be wrong. It's got 2. By the way, those machineries I was talking about, I think they could be powered by windmills as well too. I'll probably say water wheel is more efficient. Okay, here's your old school covered bridge. So it's falling apart. There's the flooring. Usually someone's got to put the crap in it. Here's the trusses. Looks like they have some bees nest up there. Yep. So they got a lot more stuff going in, as you can see the construction. Let's check this one out before we head off. Got another building down there. Inside us is the office and library, Menlo Park. There it is. There it goes.
Michael? That was quick.
Susie's been gaslight, I think. Another
Hey boys,
electric. Oh, that's the old school post office, Phoenixville. Where is that? Okay, Phoenixville, Connecticut. That's what it looks like. Inside the store. Just gonna look around here real quick. Oh, look at this. Is that pinball? Yeah. Look at this old school inside the store. I wonder if these are for sale. Okay, so it's pretty windy here this day. But anyway, that is not going to stop me whatsoever. Anyway, my thoughts about this place. My friend was kind of right. I was wrong. I thought today would be a great day to film because there'd be hardly no one here, but I was 100% wrong. This was on the holiday or near the holiday. But anyway, for filming purposes, I would say it would be a bad day. You might want to call them to see what day would be the best to film with hardly no one there because people tend to want to be part of your show. But anyway, it wasn't a big deal because it was just a girl asking me about filming. But other than that, any other day, I would see it would be a great day to visit, even on a hot day, but I'm not a hot person. Really great place to visit. So anyway, that's just my review of the place. A lot of old school stuff, and you kind of appreciate what you have today versus back then. So great place. Any day, if you're not filming, great. But if you're doing it for a YouTube video or filming purposes, I would call the museum to see what days they're not that busy, so that way you have a little bit more elbow room. So I kind of worked my way around, or out of the crowd, I should say, to hopefully bring you the best filming possibilities here.